Have you ever felt a deep, quiet pull toward something? A path, a decision, a feeling that you just can't shake, even if you can't logically explain it? It's not just a random thought. It's a whisper from the very core of your being. This is what we're talking about today. The profound idea that your soul already knows the way, but perhaps in the noise of modern life, you've simply forgotten how to listen. Let's dive into this a bit. Think of the ancient philosophers like Plato who talked about the theory of forms. He believed that our souls, before being born into this world, resided in a realm of perfect ideas and pure knowledge. According to this view, learning isn't about discovering something new, but about remembering what our soul already knows. They called this anamnesis, the process of recollection. It's a beautiful concept, isn't it? That deep within you there's a blueprint, a map of your truest self and your highest potential, just waiting to be remembered. But if this is true, why does life feel so confusing sometimes? Why do we feel so lost? The answer is simple. We're distracted. Imagine your soul is like a deep, still lake. It holds the perfect reflection of the sky, the stars, the truth. But our daily lives, our worries, our ambitions, the expectations of others, the constant barrage of information from our phones, are like pebbles being thrown into that lake, creating ripples that distort the reflection. The image is still there, but it's blurred and hard to see. We are taught from a very young age to look outwards for answers. We ask our parents, our teachers, our friends, and now we ask the internet. What should I do with my life? Is this the right relationship for me? What will make me happy? We seek external validation for our deepest questions. We build our lives based on society's definition of success. The secure job, the nice car, the picture-perfect family. There's nothing inherently wrong with these things, but when we pursue them without checking in with our inner compass, we risk building a life that looks good on the outside, but feels empty on the inside. This is the great forgetting. We forget to listen to the subtle cues our body and soul give us. That feeling of dread you get on a Sunday evening? That's not just the Sunday scaries. It could be your soul telling you that the path you're on is draining your life force. That sudden jolt of excitement you feel when you think about painting, or moving to a new city, or starting a small business. That's not just a fleeting fantasy. That's your soul lighting up, saying, yes, this is the way. Think about the concept of dharma from Eastern philosophies. It's often translated as purpose or duty, but it's much deeper than that. It's your unique place in the cosmic order, the role that only you can play. Fulfilling your dharma isn't about forcing yourself to do something. It's about aligning with your innate nature. When you're living in alignment with your dharma, things flow. You feel energized, authentic, and alive. It feels right because it is right for you. Your soul knows your dharma. The challenge is to quiet the external noise long enough to hear its guidance. So, how do we start listening again? How do we clear the ripples on the lake of our soul? It's not a one-time fix, but a practice. It begins with creating space for silence. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to meditate for an hour every day, although that can be incredibly powerful. It can be as simple as taking a 5-minute walk without your phone. It can be journaling, writing down your thoughts and feelings without judgment, just to see what comes out. It can be spending time in nature, feeling the ground beneath your feet, and listening to the wind in the trees. Nature has a way of quieting the mind and connecting us back to something more ancient and wiser than our everyday anxieties. Pay attention to your body. Our bodies are incredibly intelligent and are constantly communicating with us. Where do you feel tension? Where do you feel open and relaxed? When you're considering a decision, notice the physical sensations. Does your chest tighten with anxiety, or does your heart feel light and expansive? This is not pseudoscience. It's somatic intelligence. Your body is the physical vessel of your soul, and it often knows the truth long before your conscious mind can articulate it. Another powerful tool is to reconnect with your sense of childlike wonder and play. What did you love to do as a child, before you were told what you should be doing? What activities made you lose track of time? Often, our childhood passions hold clues to our soul's true calling. Maybe you loved building things or telling stories or caring for animals. These are not just childish hobbies. They are signposts pointing towards your innate gifts and joys. Allowing yourself to engage in these activities again without any goal or expectation of productivity can be a direct line to your soul's voice. This journey of listening is about unlearning as much as it is about learning. We have to unlearn the belief that our worth is tied to our productivity. We have to unlearn the fear of being different or of choosing an unconventional path. We have to unlearn the habit of constantly seeking external approval. This is the courageous work of self-reclamation. It's about choosing your inner truth over the outer noise, again and again. Remember, the voice of your soul is not a booming command. It's usually a quiet whisper, a gentle nudge, a gut feeling. It's the feeling of rightness that settles over you when you're truly aligned. It speaks in the language of joy, peace, and authenticity. When you make a decision that's in line with your soul, even if it's a difficult or scary one, there's often an underlying sense of peace. Conversely, when you go against it, you might feel a persistent, low-level unease, a feeling that something is just off. This isn't about abandoning logic or responsibility. It's about integrating your inner wisdom with your rational mind. Use your intellect to plan the steps, to assess the risks, but let your soul set the destination. Let your inner knowing be the compass that guides your ship, and let your mind be the skilled captain that navigates the waters. When these two work in harmony, you become an unstoppable force for your own good. So, I invite you to try an experiment. For the next week, find a few minutes each day to be still. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and ask your inner self a simple question. What do I need to know right now? And then, just listen. Don't force an answer. Don't judge the thoughts that come up. Just create the space and be open to whatever emerges. It might be a word, an image, a feeling, or even just a profound sense of peace. This is the beginning of the conversation. Your life is a sacred journey, and the most important guide you will ever have is already within you. It has been there all along, patiently waiting for you to remember how to listen. The way is not lost. The map is not gone. You are the map. Your soul already knows the way. The only question is, are you ready to listen? Thank you so much for sharing this time and space with me today. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into living a more conscious and authentic life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care and listen closely.